Hi everyone, it's Willis, Kiwi Scrapper from New Zealand, and I'm going to share with you two more projects that I did for Lele Lineca's Shabbylishious shop on Zibbet design team call. So Lele said that we could do, she wanted us to do two or more more projects, and obviously the more we did, the more clearly she could get a picture of the kind of work that we actually create or enjoy working with, and the colours and style. So I've created four, and I put the video up yesterday, which was part one of the other two, the heart wall plaque and the dress form. Yeah, I put those up yesterday, and these are my last two. This isn't a project. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? This is just to look at while I'm talking to you. This is actually an original Edwardian cutout, an absolutely gorgeous cardboard cutout. And I think I might, it's big, I think I might photocopy her one day and actually do a project with her. I think she's so gorgeous. Anyway, so without further ado, the third project I created for Lele for this DT call is a bag. And I should have ironed the laces before I use them, but you know, one doesn't think of these things when you're creating. You're in a hurry, and time is precious when you're a working lady as well, and you've got 3 dogs that need looking after. It's like having 3 small children in the house, or 3 delinquent teenagers. Okay, so this is a bag. There you go. It's down there. You can see right down there and there. So it is indeed a bag. And it is purely for decorative purposes. It's not for wearing to the shop, putting it over your shoulder or anything. It's just purely decorative. So I made the foundation of the bag in a cream cotton fabric, and then I covered both sides with a lovely richer cream curtain that old curtain that I cut up and used. You can't see any of it at all on the front. You can see a little bit of it on the back. And then I just started layering my laces, and at the bottom we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. That's the top layer, second layer, third layer there, oops, and fourth layer. And this lace here is actually just one piece, and there it is, and it's double-sided. And these double-sided wider laces are fabulous, because if you want to, you can cut right down the middle and use the top and the bottom, top and bottom. And that's exactly what I did here. That's the top bit and that's the bottom bit. And I've used it in several different places, on the back and up the top here. There's a layer of it here. So yeah, so I've got the 4 laces making up the bottom of it. The tiers, layers. Here I've got some fine ivory net tulle, and that's going from here over to here. The image is a lovely Victorian actress, and her name is Maud, but I can't remember what her second name is, but she's very pretty. These are flowers that I've made myself. They're in a sort of a chiffony cheesecloth type fabric. I'm not quite sure what it is really. I thought it was chiffon at first, but I don't know. This is a rolled rose, and this is a rolled rose up here. And it's the first time I've made rolled roses. I have done several, but I think this was my this was my first attempt, and it's a sort of a different kind of roll. Well, that's not it is a rolled rose, but it's more dimensional, and I sewed that one. So rolled rose, and this is a 2-layer, just a simple flower that Fiona Jennings teaches you, with running stitch, 2 different sizes, gather them all up, join them together and pop an embellishment on. And beautiful embellishment. It came to me from someone recently, and I'm really, really sorry, but I cannot remember who. Some of my bags are labelled, and then they get all mixed up with other things, and yeah. So my apologies to the person. If you want to put in the comment if you recognise that you sent that to me, but it's lovely. Down underneath I've just put little pieces that I've cut out of other sort of applique type laces, Venice laces or Venetian laces. A bit here, there's another bit over here, and underneath that there's another piece. There's a row of flat back pearls along here, and there's a row of pointed vintage lace, crochet lace. This is a vintage doily, and I didn't want it just laying flat. I wanted to do something different with it. So I raised it up, played about with it a bit, and then raised it up here, and it's still raised here, it's not as low, and then raised it here and turned it back to reveal the pearls underneath. And where it's been raised up, I've popped in a couple of they're mulberry paper flowers, roses, and there's a different one down there. Right, so on the doily I then cascaded this lovely piece of lace, which was taken out of a long piece of lace, just cut it out, popped it in there. This lovely bit here, which is a cream lace flower, that came in a rack from Christine in Australia, and that's SH Ost Crafts. And I put these pretty elaborate beads. I put them around here. I didn't put them right the way around, I just put them from here around to here. I often don't put things right the way around. I think they look quite nice if they just put halfway around or 2/3 of the way around, and then you leave the top bare, rather than put everything right round all the time. I like to be unpredictable. It's me, it's the way I've lived my life, being unpredictable. I'm a rebel. Down here there's, or up here rather, there's another piece that I've cut out of a bigger lace piece. And then around the photograph there's some vintage lace there, crochet lace. There's beautiful crochet lace in a pearlized cream there. And we've got the top, across the top there's two layers of lace. Down here there's little tiny fabric roses. More crochet lace here, and this is the same as this bit. I just cut them all into separate pieces, and then I layered these. So that's the bottom, that one went overlap that one, and that overlaps that one. So you get a 3D dimensional effect, and underneath there's flat back pearls, if you can see them. Probably not. Okay, so that's the front. The back I left plain because it is hanging on my door in my craft room, so I don't want anything bulky at the back. So I use, there's the cream curtain fabric that I put over it. We've got layers down here at the bottom, 1 layer, 2 layers, and 3 layers, different layers from the front. Well, these are the same, but the middle one is different. Crochet pearlized lace across here, and here's this one, the same as this one that I cut up, put across here, and I've brought it round here, and I've brought this vintage doily round and lapped it over. This has been dyed in avocado, because that was cream, and I overlapped it onto the front at the opening, so you just catch a glimpse of it at the, oh look what that's done to my black fabric. This is what you get, all bits and pieces, stickles and goodness knows what else. Yeah, so that's that one. Done in a pretty vintage style. I like to work in that kind of style, and the handle is just, because it's only a decorative piece, the handle is just a piece of chiffon, organza, and that's that. So I guess put it like that. Okay, so that's my first project, or my third actually, for Lele, and this is my fourth, which is a large wall hanging, and I'll put it that way first, so that you can see the entire thing. I'll probably have to raise the tripod a bit. Lift the tripod rather. That's the whole piece laying sideways, because I won't get it in if I lay it the other way. So I'll just start from the bottom and work my way up the top, because this is quite a large wall hanging. Okay, there's the bottom. This is a lovely piece of lace, and I trimmed up these bits with string pearls all the way. I didn't put them every one, I thought that would be overdoing it. Every alternate one they've been put, and they're vintage coloured pearl type thing, string pearls. I've put a vintage doily here, which is a very open weave crochet one, and the same is up here. Now whatever I've done here identically has been done up here. Whatever's been done in this corner identically has been done in that corner there. That's me. I don't always do that, but I like doing it. I'm a very symmetrical person. Probably symmetrical people are boring, I don't know, but that's me. So that's centre now. The image is gorgeous. It's she's not wearing a bra, sorry ladies and gents. Yeah, it's Venus. Venus didn't wear a bra. So it's Venus. She's riding on the ocean in a shell, beautiful scallop shell, and she's got a team of white swans pulling her shell along, her shell chariot, and up in the corner there's a lovely cherub, little plump cherub cavorting around as they do. Down here in this corner, these lovely fabric flowers, they're quite unusual. Got sort of a punch design in them, you know, been punched holes in them, beautiful. They come from Lele Lineca's shop, Shabbylishious on Zibbet, and in the middle of them I've put roses, open roses, and I've put stickles on them to make them beautiful and glittery, and so that makes up that. All around we've got flowers. We've got a little bud here, we've got rose, we've got a different rose, we've got a very big rose. The very big rose came from in a swap with Evelyn, and that's Evelyn 0861. She's in America. She sent me that packet of 3. I've been dying to use them, so I've used 2 on this one. Another little bud here, a Tuscany rose, a white Tuscany rose here, and another little rose pop back there, and a little spray lily. So all these flowers have been stickled up, including the centre of that. Now I must say, I forgot to say, the background of this is actually a vintage baby's or doll. I would say, probably looking at the size of it, it would be a doll. A vintage doll, fancy pillow sham. Oh no, it would be a baby's, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be a baby's because it's big enough for a baby's pillow. Yeah. In those days they put babies on pillows. We don't nowadays, I don't think. And it's all made up of beautiful tiers, layer upon layer upon layer of narrow white lace. Very pretty. And it just goes round and round in a rectangle shape until it gets to the middle, where I've covered over with the image. So that's the started life as a baby pillow sham or baby pillowcase. As I said, everything that's here is here, so I don't need to explain anything. In this corner there's, using the same as here, I've done exactly the same treatment with the pearls. Here I've got little satin rolled roses. Around the picture frame, or to form a picture frame, I've used this beautiful delicate ivory lace, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And I've put the tiny little iridescent beads, and you probably can't see them, they're just in every little flower, because my digital camera doesn't pick up everything, things like that. There's a applique piece here that I cut out of a rose in a cream, or an ivory cream, yeah. Same one there, tucked in. Here we've got metal piece, and this is the only thing that I did different. I didn't mirror. I put this one here and I put it up the top there, so it's still adjacent but it's not in a straight line. I don't like straight lines. So we've got a silver filigree metal piece here, and I'm not going to say for certain that this came from Shabbylishious. I think it came from Shabbylishious. I'm pretty certain it did, but I'm not going to say for 100% certain that it did, because I have got some other pieces that have been gifted to me in racks and I'm not sure, but I do think that actually is the Shabbylishious one. And I've sat roses on there, mulberry paper roses, and I've stickled them up. In the corner also there's a bit of curtaining here that I cut, and the same in this corner over here. Everything's identical. I trailed and snailed around vintage coloured string pearls. We've got up here we've got a line of pointed crochet lace, vintage lace, and then over top of it we've got a layer of beautiful embellishment beads, pearls, and over top of that I've put another layer of this lovely delicate lemon cream lace, identical over this side. But again, those two are virtually the same, but these I've staggered. so they're in different, not in line. There's lots of cream satin roses, top and bottom. There's more of this cream pointed, ivory pointed lace, or it's not ivory actually, cream I suppose, aqua maybe. That's all down there as well with the little cream satin roses. I think that's probably it. I don't think I've missed anything out. On the back I've just left it plain because it is a wall hanging. I've just put a doily. I've cut that out of a wider piece, out of a tablecloth. So yeah, so that's it. So that's my altered baby's pillow sham, or pillowcase as we say here. And I'll just lift this up, you might get an overall view of it. That's it. I hope you like it. Oh, just the last thing, here on this one I put a small ceramic cream rose adorning her lovely flowing golden hair. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so there's that. There's this, and that makes up the two projects that I needed to post up. So there's another video showing the other two projects I made for Lele. If you want to see it, that was posted up yesterday, and this is my two projects for Lele today. Okay, well I hope everybody likes them. I hope Lele in particular likes them. Just going to sort of pan across there, and across. My camera's on a tripod, so I'm having to carry the whole tripod. There you go. Okay, well, I'll say bye for now, and catch up with you later. Bye, thanks for watching.